Welcome all alive to my nest. Here's now here, and this is the second part of our play session of Rusty Lake Untold the Lab with my friend and fellow theorist Zefiewings. The links to their channels, as well as how to play the game, are in the description. Previously in the lab. 4 clueless guys woke up in a mysterious dark room covered with tiles. After finding the key to the outside, they found themselves in a vast facility with no power. Having broken into the electrical room and restoring the power, they found their way to the kitchen, and now they are ready to split up and explore the rest of the lab.
I'm gonna go over to the office with EFAD.
Alright, now here, let's go to the chemistry lab.
Alright, EFAD and Flex, I will handle first. You guys head to the right. It's not a very long hallway. When you reach the office, you find that it is a very sturdy door with a electronic lock and thumb reader next to it.
Alright, so I guess we're not checking this. I guess we should go back to the chemistry lab with them.
Yeah, probably. Oh wait, Elysian has the ID card, so even if the ID card could work, we need to head to the lab anyway to grab it.
I mean, we could always grab it off of him and see if there's a fingerprint on it.
Yeah, but we need to double back to the chemistry lab to grab it anyway, so let's just head to the lab and see if we can grab it.
Elysian and now here, you went to the left. As you approach the door at the end of this hallway, you can immediately feel your nose begin to sting with the sharp scent of chemicals from the other side of the door.
Yes.
I love the smell of chemicals in the morning.
So yeah, but the door is open, right? Like we can enter.
The door is unlocked.
Okay, so we enter the room.
The chemistry lab is surprisingly empty. Only a small workstation with a modest amount of chemistry equipment stands in the center of the room. An unnerving tingle runs across your spine, and you can't shake the feeling that another presence is watching you.
Yeah, are EFAD and Flex, are they now here? Have they arrived? Or?
Very shortly after you guys enter, you guys have time to do like one quick scan around the room while they were discussing the thumbprint scanner.
Yeah.
But they didn't have far to go and they couldn't get very far, so they do catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys, you're back already. Was the office that boring?
Door was
it was locked. We need a fingerprint.
Oh. Well, I don't know where to get that. Sorry.
Is there by chance like a fingerprint on the ID card?
What ID card?
That you have taken?
The one that Elysian has.
I don't remember a ID card. I say while holding the card in front of their face, and I give it to him. Here, take EFAD here.
Hey, you know what that thing on the table looks like other than the coffee cup? It looks like that might be used for, like, holding coffee.
Yeah!
If you want to risk it, maybe there were some, like, acids in there. If you want to risk it, I mean, be my guest.
Well,
I mean, we could always rinse it out.
I mean, you want
to... What if it's like acid? I feel like just rinsing it out with water isn't the most thing. I mean,
be a coffee pot. You could try and smell it to see if it smells of any residue other than coffee.
I try to smell it, but like the chemicals made me lose my sense of smell, so I can't tell.
you may take a pot and go out.
But yeah, I walk over to the desk and check the drawers, starting at the top drawer.
Alright. In the top drawer, you find a piece of paper with some kind of instructions on it.
Okay.
What does it say?
It says water, acid, hot coffee, flesh. Note to self: keep flesh cold. Cold is bolded and underlined. I think I know what's in the lunchbox or the cold box back in the kitchen.
I mean, I think let's think about this. We have water. We could make coffee. We have EFAT for flesh.
Hey.
I'm sure we can find some acid around here.
I'm afraid EFAT is not cold enough.
Your note clearly says cold flesh. Keep it cold. I don't.
Well,
think
maybe we can take
cold.
a lesson because he's cold-blooded killer.
That's true, but that's a metaphor.
Dang it.
Okay.
What if we knock EFAT out cold? Maybe that would work.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I pocket that note and I peek in the bottom drawer.
In the bottom drawer, you find a box of matches.
Ooh,
Alright.
iconic.
Well, we found our matches. It is officially a Rusty Lake game. Is the burner on the table lit yet?
No, it is. The Bunsen burner is not lit.
Alright, I turn it on and try to light it.
Maybe
Sure,
we.
it lights just fine.
Yeah, then once it's
Maybe
lit,
wasting the gas isn't a good idea.
At least now we don't have to come back and do it later.
But don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Duly noted.
Wait, EFAT, give me the matches. I want them.
Okay.
That might not be a good choice, man.
Thank you.
Maybe he's not on the. Okay. Web to pyromaniac.
Alright, I climb on top of the table to inspect the vent.
As soon as you look into the vent, you nearly fall backwards as you see two glowing eyes staring at you from the other side. The eyes vanish deeper into the vent, and you all hear something scuttling around inside the wall until it finally disappears into the distance.
Okay, oh holy shit, guys! I think I don't know what I think there were some eyes in there. That was really creepy.
Hmm.
Can you?
I think those gases are getting to my brain.
Possibly.
Maybe a rat or something?
No, they were
Maybe.
like human eyes or something. They're like humanoid-ish. That was, I know what a rat looks.
Can you describe the eyes, please?
I don't know, man. You were saying just now that the chemicals were affecting you. Maybe
Yeah, but
you
like
just assumed they were human eyes, but they weren't.
maybe that's true, but I think they looked like. Zeffy, what did the eyes look like?
They were large and humanoid shaped,
Oh, yeah, that's what I
But-
said.
Okay,
astonishingly
okay.
bright. Brighter than they should have been.
Okay, so
It was
like
it couldn't be a cat. It couldn't be a cat. Sorry, guys. Then cats from Case23 aren't canon anymore.
Damn.
That's true. Yeah, it's probably just one of those cats. I climbed down from the table, still quite shaking from the shock.
No, guys. I have a theory. Maybe it's a cat girl.
A stray cat girl. Oh my god. Maybe that's what they were making in this lab. I see. I take the I take the coffee cup.
Like it.
Right, at least I try to take it.
I think I'm taking the one of the glass vessels because we definitely need some acid, and I recall having some leaking in the electrical room.
Alright, this is my bad. I apparently didn't save my PDF of the little glass vessels, so I'm just going to give you another copy of the cup to represent you have a vessel, if that's alright.
No problem.
Wow, those weird gases make me think this cup was a weird glass vial. How strange.
No kidding.
Alright. I guess
Hey, if you take the fuse out of the fuse box, you're gonna have no light.
Well, nobody's in. That was a
accidentally
ghost.
moved it
Nobody's
while
in
I
the
was
room.
trying to- I'm sorry.
Nobody's in that room. A ghost moved that.
No, it was the cat girl.
Oh, the cat girl took them, of course. Yeah, the light
Oh my
flickers
God,
for a
what is it with
moment. Huh?
That girl.
While the light is still on, I look over the ID card to see if I can find a finger on it.
All right. You do not see any fingerprints. It is.
except for those left by Alessia.
Well, yes, I suppose if you look in the shine, you do see that there are fingerprints, but nothing that stands out in any way. It is.
Not enough to like.
It's not a
Work on a
swiping
fingerprint
card or
scan.
anything.
It's just
it's
an ID card,
just
yeah.
identification.
I mean,
Okay.
I check my my cup to see if there's any fingerprints on that.
I mean, without fingerprint dust or anything,
I mean, I don't know.
you don't. You
Yeah, I've-
maybe see a few spots that are shiny enough that you think it could be a fingerprint, but it's
But
hard to see
nothing.
without the proper
Okay.
tools.
Maybe we
Okay.
could use
Okay,
coffee dust
Nancy.
instead of fingerprint dust.
Oh,
Maybe.
it's actually a good idea. Actually, yeah, we should. Let's go back to. Wait. Does anyone else have something to do in this room?
We could write on the chair.
Oh yeah, I knocked the chair over.
Alright, well, they look at the chair, I look at the table.
Wait, did we take the coffee pot just in case?
I don't think anyone took it.
Okay, Flex.
Did not. Here you go. Coffee pot. Oh, it's tiny. Hold on. Let me. The world's tiniest coffee pot. Whoop. There. It's a little better.
Okay, I guess I'm taking it. Or Flex can. He has.
I am.
Or maybe we'll keep
give
his
it to
hands
Flex.
unoccupied because. Or maybe he could use the coffee pot as another weapon. What do you guys think?
Nah, just give it to Flex. Just give it to him.
Okay.
One of you guys.
You deserve
was
it.
under the desk, right? Who was it?
I was.
Alyssa, and you find a single paperclip.
I
Wow.
used the paper clip for the moment to hold together the papers I'm holding in my purse and just keep them with me. So I use it.
Wait, you gotta,
to
you gotta like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Layering is being weird, but yeah, I just kind of paper clip all these together.
Just
I
let's
take a
not
look at the
forget-
camera. You guys think we're being watched? Like,
There is.
I mean,
a
I'm pretty sure we're
red
still
light
being
in the
watched.
corner.
Probably.
like
Almost
the red light
certainly.
advance.
I mean, there's been cameras in almost every room we've been in, only
That's
not
true.
the electrical room, I believe.
That is true.
Well, I
Alright.
think we have a cold box waiting for us, and and a coffee maker, and many other things.
What?
I think we need to split up.
Oh yeah, I remembered something. Now here, you go to the electrical room and
Yeah.
get some of that like liquid that's dripping from the ceiling.
It's obviously acid. Off I
Yeah.
go.
You do that, and we're gonna go back to the kitchen. If that's okay with everyone else.
I should've
Okay,
given
so
you
as
guys
we get
little
back to the
icons of
kitchen-
faces, so I could have.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. We
Nowhere is in here.
sweet.
Straight.
Nowhere is now here.
Okay, in that case, I'm placing the vessel that looks suspiciously like a cup.
Don't worry about that.
Under the leaking pipe.
Oh, it only won't let me do one letter. Well, one of you is a capital E, I guess.
That's me. I'm the capital E. Obviously.
All right, so now here you are in the electrical.
Yep.
Ifad, Elysian, and Flex, where did you guys spread off to?
Well, into the kitchen.
All three of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nowhere? You head to the electrical and place the. I'm glad you guys are just using the items in the slots now too. That's really funny to me.
real Rusty Lake experience.
You place the cup underneath the stain on the ground, but it is dripping very, very slowly. You get 1, 2 little drips.
Well, in the meantime, I can go back to the code box and
Just leave it.
and keep guessing the code.
All right. Before you catch up with the rest of them, what are you all doing in the kitchen when you arrive?
I put the coffee grounds in after I put the coffee pot on the element, and
All right.
proceeded to put water into the thing so we could, make some coffee.
Flex begins to make coffee with the water and the old coffee grounds and coffee filters. I don't make coffee, so Flex begins to make coffee with the old coffee grounds, filters, and obviously the water. And yep, it starts up just fine. It doesn't look like or smell like it's going to be the greatest cup of coffee if you were to try and drink it, because these are old grounds. But it begins to make just fine.
I pull out the note from the lab and I try inputting cold into the cold box.
I will be met by a disappointment when I finally arrive.
Now here you arrive in the kitchen just in time to see Ifad putting the final letter of cold into the cold box, and it clicks open.
No.
On the top of a bed of ice, there is a unidentifiable lump of flesh. You can't for the life of you see where. Is it from an arm, the side of the body? It's just this hunk of flesh.
I pick it up.
Cold.
I pick it up, immediately take a match and try to warm it up.
Well, guys, who's hungry?
Yeah, who's hungry?
Oh my.
I am not that hungry.
Well, actually, as I think about it, we haven't identified the meat.
The need to what?
The meat. Well, maybe it's a rat or I don't know, a cat girl.
Yeah, I lick the raw meat and try to identify it from its taste, but my taste buds fail me. I look at the ground in shame. I look at the ground in shame and put the meat back in the quill box.
I'd say it sounds like
guys,
a chicken.
It does say, note to self, keep flesh cold. We should probably try to do that.
It tastes like a chicken.
Yeah.
It tastes like a chicken.
If it tastes
It
like a
most
chicken.
certainly does not taste like chicken.
Everything tastes like a chicken.
Everything, yeah. Again, I
Yet
still can't
somehow-
smell anything.
And
I still
yet
can't smell
somehow
anything.
not this.
Okay.
Can't smell anything, so. Anyways, I put it back in the cooler, so it should be
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, I pick up the cooler and carry it back to the lab. Because, I think that's where we're... And I also make sure I pocket the note. Just to make sure I
I
don't
pick up
leave
the
it
hot
behind.
coffee and I'll bring it back to the lab.
All right.
I fill my cup with some water.
Alright. We've got water, acid, We've got water, acid, coffee, and flesh.
By the way, guys, we'd better put the burner down because we need to wait quite a while before the acid is ready.
If you say so.
Alright, I reach over and turn down the burner. Well, we wait on things to drip.
But yeah, I guess we all go to the chemistry room.
Yeah.
Do you wait for the very slowly dripping acid to give a reasonable amount of acid?
Hey guys, what if we burn something to pass the time?
EFAT.
Hey.
Hey!
Get over here, get over here.
Nope.
Fine.
I start
So
heading back to
now
the
here.
bedroom.
Yep.
Now here, how's the acid going?
It's slowly dripping from the pipe.
About 6 drops by this point.
Yeah.
By the point of making coffee, by the point of getting the... All of that time has passed and there's maybe 6-7 drops in there. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I go to the electrical room to check up on it.
Yep, it's excruciatingly slow.
Maybe we can speed it up, you guys.
I'll go with now here into the electrical room.
I take the flesh, still in the cold box, and head to the chemistry lab to wait for the others.
Alright. I see someone
I
is
use the-
wielding a wrench.
I use the
currently.
wrench. I use the wrench and slowly begin to loosen one side of the pipe in hopes that it'll drip a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's our brawn.
Just hit it. Just hit the pipe with the
when
thing.
you climb up the ladder to try and find a way to loosen, the way they are nested in, you do think that's going to be difficult. However, there is basically a hairline fracture in the middle of the pipe.
Yo,
Alright,
Flex,
since
just
I
throw
can't
the
barely
wrench.
do it, I just throw the wrench at the broken area.
Well, you can reach it. If you throw it,
Not
it takes you a
safely.
couple of tries. Yeah. If you don't want the acid to drip on you, so you decide you don't want your hand sitting underneath. But it takes you a few tries, or it takes you a few whacks of chucking it. And the first chuck, it cracks a little bit more. You go pick up the wrench, climb back up, throw it again. It takes 3 times of hitting it before it cracks open and it's pouring out a little bit more. It's not gushing or anything, but you are definitely getting it at a lot quicker of a rate. You do think that if you keep throwing things at it, though, you might cause a little more acid than would be good. 45 seconds or so, and you've got a good half.
I join EFAD back in the chemistry lab.
Okay.
I take the vessel and bring it with me.
All right.
Alright.
You are all back in the chemistry lab.
Alright, let's see.
So,
now I...
Get the note. Get the note out.
Notes. I pull it out and set it on the table. Let's see. It's
Just put it beside the room.
Yeah,
this one.
So I put the water into the hot coffee.
Isn't
I don't think them-
We gotta heat it.
Did I
I mean,
mute it?
it was. Yeah, it's gonna dilute anyways.
Okay.
I put it in there. The decision is final. It happened. Gravity happened.
All right.
It's not hot coffee. It's a warm coffee.
I hold it above the Bunsen burner that was still on.
Okay, fair
It's,
enough. Fair enough.
Elysian didn't turn it off.
Oh yeah, no. I wasn't the one who turned it on in the first place. That was one of you.
You were
I think
the
that
one with
was
the
Efad.
matches!
We found the matches. I think either EFAD or Flex put on the Bunsen burner, and then I took the matches for nefarious purposes. But I didn't turn it on.
Guys, I was only going to commit arson. I refuse to take the blame for a lit Bunsen burner.
Yeah, I would never. Anyways, now here, put in the acid.
Okay, I'm pouring the acid.
All right.
So the coffee is now definitely hot.
So we put flash in.
Just put it in there before I put EFAD in there.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay, so we put in flash in. So we put in flash in.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I hold it over the flame for a bit to heat it up.
For a few seconds, nothing happens. But as it begins to heat up, the mixture begins to swell and foam violently. Suddenly, the coffee pot shatters,
Ouch.
and you guys all have to take a quick step back to not be splashed. And whoever was holding it, it does splash them a little bit. And a big wet something lands on the ground, right
Ew.
in front of the desk.
Whatever it is, I'm calling it Jordan.
As you look, you see that the flesh has completely absorbed the mixture, and it is twitching and foaming. And as the foam sort of fades away, what was once a unrecognizable pile of flesh has turned into
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a hand!
a human
Is
hand is lying twitching on the ground. Well, you hit it with the pipe until it stops moving.
No, not Jordan!
Jordan, no!
You guys can try and stop him, but he does get at least one good whack in before you realize what he's doing.
Dude, stop. That's our child. He's our responsibility. We gotta teach him many things.
Don't we need at least a finger for the reader over there?
That's why I wanted to stop moving.
Fair point.
Okay, I take a match and light it and give it to him.
You're a bad influence.
You hand the hand a lit match. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
I have been dungeon mastering for about a decade. This is the most taken off guard I think I've ever been.
Well, you gotta teach kids about like heat, and they get burned, then they stop touching, hot stoves and stuff. It's it's parenting.
All right. I guess you guys did say you stepped in to stop the aggressive wailing on the hand after only one hit. So sure, it's still kind of moving around. It will grip the match that you have handed to it.
Aww. So is it just like they're holding it? Like it's not moving? It's just...
Yep.
Can you grab your child
sort
so
of
we can possibly open the office?
Wait a second. I want to see what happens when the match burns down to his fingers.
Well,
gonna
as I think
be
about it, it's great we didn't try to eat it.
As soon as the fire gets down to the finger, it does, let go.
Okay. See, it learned something today. That's nice. That's what parenting's all about, people.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, you remember a lot of things, clearly.
Yeah, it's not.
Alright,
like
who's
we
gonna
all
take this
woke up
freak
here
of
with
nature?
amnesia. I pick up Jordan and carry him over to the fingerprint reader at the office door.
You press one of the fingers or the thumb, what do you...
I start with the thumb and...
It was called a thumb reader, so
Yeah.
let's go for the
Press
thumb.
the thumb against the little reader, and there's a few seconds of it bleeping red while it scans it, and then it goes ding and changes to green, and you hear the door go click.
Okay.
How convenient.
And how disturbing. I assume they used to work here, and where did they end up?
Well, maybe we'll find out. Maybe it is that Vanderboom person.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, Zephy, is the hand... Would you say the hand is a feminine hand or a more masculine?
It is more on the feminine side, but it is a little tough to tell without any other...
We'll keep the name Jordan for now.
Body.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, who's gonna hold Jordan?
Give it to me. Give it.
Yeah, now Noah has the lab code. So, yeah.
So,
So, I go ahead.
here we
With
go.
the door now
So how
unlocked.
does-
I
Yeah.
open it.
There we go.
When you enter the room, you notice that the monotone white tiles throughout the facility have made their way to a clean white wallpaper for the modest office. A desk with a computer buzzing softly sits in the center of the room.
Hmm.
I take note instantly of the number written on the number to call.
Rusty
Thinking
Lake.
about- the fact that we have, you know, a phone in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mental health and fishing.
Well, I think we got a call there because my mental health is deteriorating.
Yeah, I mean, it gets worse every minute I spend it with you guys. Hey, Nah, I'm just joking. That was a joke. Don't worry. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
I mean, I'll do it. I'll go back and you guys can check this room some more.
I look through the drawers of the desk.
All right. The top drawer is locked, but there is no sign of a lock or mechanism that is keeping it shut.
That's weird.
What about the bottom drawer?
The bottom drawer has a single white binder. On the back of the binder, the letter N is scrawled in black marker.
I noticed the other binders on the shelf, so I take the M binder over there.
I'm trying to draw the computer on.
I come back because I didn't remember the actual number.
It's
Can I
bound.
take the picture frame with me?
Okay, you do you.
The frame is attached to the wall.
Dang it.
There is a pen on the desk.
Okay, I take the pen, and I don't have paper. Can I have one of your no?
Write it on Jordan.
I take Jordan
wait, guys.
I take Jordan from Nowhere, and I write the number on the palm. And I'm going back to the kitchen.
All right. I'm looking at this.
Literally a bookshelf full of binders, 4 scrap papers in their inventory, and they use the disembodied hand as a notepad. All right.
Such a good parenting.
Yeah.
Elysian makes their way back to the kitchen.
All right, I'm in the kitchen. I take the phone.
I'm looking at the binders, but I'm not sure what to do with them yet.
Well, I'll do Elysian first, and then I'll say what you guys are doing while they're making their phone call.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I call that number.
When you finish dialing, there's silence for a moment until a voice asks, "Who are you?"
Well, who are you?
Are you?
Jordan's loving parent. Now answer the question.
Click.
Dang it.
All right, back in the office. Now here and Flex, what are you doing?
In the meantime, I'm trying to turn the computer on.
Sure. The computer powers on, and on in the middle of the black screen, there is blinking a login.
Shoot.
All right, Elysian, you can make your way back to the office by this time.
All right.
It's not a full name, but I do have the card. I'm just gonna put it below the room so you can, for it to be in the area.
Maybe
I'm putting that in the computer.
You try R. Vanderboom in the login screen, but...
Hey guys, there was something really weird on the phone. You want to hear about it, or?
Nah,
Sure, I mean, what
I'm
happened?
good.
All right, then go outside the room if you don't want to hear.
Nah.
Basically, I called it. It was some weird voice, and it asked me who I was or something like that. It said like, who are you? Was that the question?
That's actually funny.
Yeah, and I answered, but the dumb voice didn't like answer my questions, and then it just hung up on me. So that was not really that helpful.
Inconsiderate.
Maybe try using the name on this key card. Maybe that'll help you as well. Like when it asks who you are, give them the name.
That's a good idea.
I note down the phone number on the back of...
I'm actually going with him.
As you were setting down the binder, I already moved to the kitchen to call.
Wait, you guys need the hand? That's where the number is. I run
I was
after
gonna
them
write
with
it
the
down
hand.
somewhere else, so we don't have to use the damn hand again.
Well, I run after them and I place the hand in the
I
sand.
wrote it on my own hand. I'm okay, but thank you.
I taken Jordan back into my pocket.
No, he needs sunlight.
There's no
that's why I
sun.
dialed the
Yeah.
number.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Right, who is dialing the phone?
Flex.
All right. Flex, you dial the number that you saw on the poster. There's silence for a moment until you hear a very strangely cantered voice. Who are you?
Hey, it's the same guy as before.
Vanderboom.
Which one? But Flex answers R. 3, 1, 4, 1.
3,
I wrote
1,
that
4,
down on my
1.
hand.
Click.
Which hand?
I wrote that on my right hand since my left hand already had the number for here.
Now here, give me Jordan.
Nope.
Maybe that was our code.
Nope.
Maybe that's our password, guys. Let's go back to the office and try.
Yeah.
141, as I see you have written in the chat, into the computer code. Boom. It takes you to a home screen. On the desktop, there is an icon depicting a text file and an icon depicting a camera.
What do we pick first?
I kind of want to see what other cameras there are.
Agree. Let's go.
When you open the program, you are met with 4 screens in a 2x2 grid. Each screen shows you a different room that you have previously visited. You recognize the bedroom, the kitchen, the chemical lab. But wait, the 4th room is unfamiliar. The room is almost completely black, except for a pair of white glowing eyes that stare at you through the screen.
Hey, wait, I know those eyes. Those were the eyes in the vent.
The cat girl!
It's the cat girl. We have to find
closer
her.
to the camera.
No!
Closer and closer until they fill the whole screen. Suddenly, the cameras shut down one by one, leaving only static and noise crackling on each screen.
Who has the map? Or is that one still in the floor and like in the?
No, Yvette had it.
Yeah, this
there it is.
might be the map. I had 2 things in my pocket. So, okay, here's the map.
I don't see. I mean, maybe there's a hidden room somewhere.
I suppose.
Maybe I go outside into the hallway and check for like a hidden door or anything like that.
All right. So that's going to take you a little bit to feel up and down the hallways. While Elysian is doing that, what are you all doing in the office?
I close out the now non-functional cameras and I open up the text file.
A single text file opens it with a message on it. I am working on this machine for years now. Days pass by, over and over again. Returning is no option. Every minute counts. Manufacturing the cubes. Each one of them holds a memory. My mind starts to hurt, but I know why. Everything I do is for her. Rose Vanderboom.
So that's our R. Vanderboom.
I try to arrange the books in the order of the first column of text in the file. IDOREMEMBER.
I do remember.
Oh yeah. I do remember I put the binders in that order.
As you place the last binder on the shelf in the correct order, spelling out, I do remember, You hear a click coming from the desk.
Oh, you look at that. So I'm opening the drawer, as I'm the closest one.
All right.
Inside the drawer, you see a screwdriver.
Ooh.
And when you pick it up, you see scratched on the bottom of the drawer this shape.
Well,
What kind of screwdriver is it?
It is a square head.
That's exactly what we need to enter the vent.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you think about this scribble?
Alright. And because I pocket the map, I thereby also pocket the scribble.
Okay, fair enough. Look at the lesson.
Yep, that's what I'm laughing at too.
Alright. Meanwhile, while you guys were solving the binder puzzle, Elysian is feeling up and down the walls, possibly setting them on fire.
Yes.
I mean, if you can't escape, burn your way out, I guess.
I
Luckily
know.
for all of you, it is clean white tile. And
Yeah, I
tile
figured.
is not terribly tile is not terribly flammable. It would have to be a pretty hot and large fire for that to catch. So he is having no luck with his matches.
Okay,
I need a bigger fire. Aoife, can I have your arm for a moment?
No!
Alright, just
because we're not sparing Jordan.
Yeah. Alright, so what did I miss?
A peculiar note about some desperate person manufacturing cubes, whatever it is. And we found a screwdriver, and now we are going to explore the vent. Okay. As far as I've got both the flashlight and the screwdriver, I'm opening the vent.
Alright.
Alright. You all return back to the bedroom where this all began, and use your screwdriver to unlock the large vent at the top of one of the beds.
Okay.
You unscrew it and see a large, big enough to crawl through, vent space beyond it.
So our heroes are entering the vent. Will they find their way through the maze? Will they encounter the mysterious cat girl? Will they find the exit from the lab? The answers await you in the next video. If you want to play Rusty Lake Untold, or check out our hosts Zefiewings, Rusty Lake Theories and gaming live streams, you'll find the links in the description. And here was nowhere, and remember, question everything in Rusty Lake.